This is a little kind of a short series I'm going to be doing to break down my collection into different companies, genre companies, to let you know which ones I've got so far in their collections, and which ones I think are worth getting, which ones you can probably pass on based on the ones that I have. So I'm going to start with the Arrow Video Collection. It's a company in England, in the UK, and they put out some really good stuff. Some of their recent decisions have been iffy on. They did have a partnership with Cult Labs, which is a pretty friendly and fun forum. Unfortunately, that partnership is no more, and they're going through Facebook mostly now and Twitter. So with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you my small collection of Arrow videos and which ones I think are worth getting, which ones you can probably pass on. First one of the first that I actually bought was Pieces. I find this a really fun film. It's definitely it's a giallo slasher type, and there's a scene in this movie where the killer gets on the elevator, hiding a chainsaw behind his back. I kid you not, and that is not the most ludicrous scene in this film. Is it worth getting? It's been a while since I've looked at this one, but the special features in here are incredible. Like a lot of these here, there is a let's see, does this one have a poster? No. Yes, this one does have the poster. So the artwork there there is a poster of it as well. And there's some really good stuff on here. I would recommend Pieces if you're a slasher fan. If you're not a slasher fan, you're probably not going to like it. This is a series that I wish you would have followed up on, but I haven't seen a lot of them. It's their Masters of Giallo series, and it has this is Sleepless, one of Argento's later films, Dario Argento, but one of his better films. I love the artwork on this, as I did on Pieces as well, and there are not a lot of features on this one. There's like a small thing on Sleepless, and actually no, it's not too bad, I guess, for considering some of them, and trailer, photo gallery. I would recommend this if you are a giallo fan and an Argento fan. It is some of his better work, and I like this one as well. The next one I bought when Arrow had a sale on. It's called The Card Player. Again, this is another Argento film. It should be really a Massive Giallo written under it, but it's not. I bought this one for the art, and I'm a completist, so I wanted to get all of Argento's works. This is not a particularly good film. It is passable. There is a neat little trailer reel on here with 18 of Argento's movie trailers, so that's kind of fun. But overall, I would not put this high on the list. So if you're going to get an Arrow video one, if this is really, really cheap, you can pick it up, but it's not one of the better ones. And this, however, is completely different. This is Terror at the Opera. Again, another Argento film. Should have been labeled Master Giallo, but I think they just decided to not go that way. This is a great film. I love this cover. This had some really neat stuff on it. Again, the trailer gallery is here, so you don't need to get Card Player for that. This is a much better film, and if I'm correct, it's a 2-disc set, and the reason for that is it has both the versions of this film here. I think there are, is this the one? Yeah, the international and the I think the American, or the original cut of it as well. So I highly recommend Terror at the Opera. It's one of Argento's better films. Let's see. Steinway Syndrome is one that I particularly liked. It's not for everybody. It is a dark film, and but it's dark in tone. And that's Asia Argento's daughter who stars in this one. I love the art on this as well. The art on a lot of these have been amazing. It's basically a cop that gets raped and tortured by this serial rapist killer, and she thinks she kills him, but then murders of his veins start happening again. I particularly like this film, and the visuals are stunning. I would recommend this one highly. if you're a Giallo fan, if you like visuals and films, and then this is high on that list. One of the best that came out from Argento, you're seeing a lot of Argento in my collection here right now, is Tenebrae. They used to have these, Arrow used to do these slipcase things, which is really cool. Unfortunately, they gave it up. If you can get your hands on this one, especially with the slipcase, I highly recommend it. It has the Unseen World of Tenebrae. It's a great interview with Argento, some Terry Nicolodes on this one. It's a really great set. Tenebrae, I highly recommend this. It's a great film. One of the best of his early Giallos. It's up there, right on par with Deep Red for me. Of course, I've got his first film as well, which is The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. There's controversy about the aspect ratio on this one here, so I didn't go for the more expensive one. I decided to just basically go out and get the Aerodrome. Aerodrome is the kind of a cheaper version of that Arrow puts out for, like, I guess you could call them supermarket films. They still have like a few features, like if there's an interview or if there's a commentary that was on the disc, or with a little booklet. And this one here is done yellow for Giallo films, kind of like that too. It's one of the few that didn't have a reversible cover. Most Arrow videos, by the way, do have a reversible cover, a la Scream Factory. This one here I had to pick up. This is another Aerodrome set, but I'm a very big fan of Fulci. I will pick up their single releases down the road, but I just wanted to have the Gates Hell trilogy. There's some great stuff on here. Of course, it has City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and House by the Cemetery. I highly recommend this as well. You go out and get the single Blu-rays with the crap load features on it. But if you're just getting into Fulci and you just want to see the films, maybe show it to your friends, to have a Halloween thingy, then Gates Hell trilogy is highly recommended. Beyond Reanimator is not the greatest film, but Beyond the Reanimator basically feature that's on this, a 6-minute feature talking about the whole entire Reanimator series, is worth the price of admission alone. Mine is signed by Jeffrey Combs, who's a really, really nice guy. But I highly recommend Beyond Reanimator. Not the best Reanimator film, obviously, but it is one of the best features that you will find on any of these Arrow video releases. And I can strongly suggest that one. If you can pick it up, you can find it. Savage Streets. Linda Blair classic. Yeah, the features on this are amazing. It's a great, fun, cheesy revenge flick. Love it. Recommend it. Here's one that I bought for basically curious sake, which was Island of Death. It's pretty cheesy. I can't really recommend it. It's not a great film. It's not even a good film. I bought it more of curiosity's sake. Yeah, it was a cheap one to fit an Arrow video collection at the time. I like it. I wouldn't get rid of it, but I wouldn't recommend that be one of the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or maybe even 10th Arrow video that you buy. This one I do love. It's Slaughter High. It's cheesy. It's fun. After you see it, you're going to feel a little cheated, and then you're going to watch it again and like it even more. This is an extremely fun film. As you see, the title on here is Jolly Killer, which was another title for the movie. The original title for this film, I think, was going to be April Fool's Day, but needless to say, that got taken from them. But it's a really fun film. I really enjoyed this, and I recommend that. I recommend this one highly if you are a slasher fan. It is a slasher movie, and it is very cheesy. It is very over the top, and if you like that, you're going to love it. If you're not a slasher fan, this is not one of the Arrow videos that you're going to go for first. In the Arrow Blu-rays that I have, which I don't have many of, I got Vamp. Vamp's an 80s horror comedy. I like this. Chris Makepeace, Canadian star at the time, and oh god, what's her name? I can't believe that. That's Grace Jones. Oh god, so Grace Jones plays the sexy vampire in this one, and what I liked about this was the features were really good, and there's a little short film called Dracula Bites the Big Apple that the maker of this film made before he made Vamp, and it's really fun. This one I got for really cheap, actually, less than $6. That's good, great for a Blu-ray collection. You know, this is a four-sided artwork, poster, crapload stuff. I recommend it. But if you're not an 80s fan or you don't like comedy horror, it may not be the best. Again, you know I love the Argento, so I've got Phenomena. This is one that I consider a classic. Jennifer Connelly, back when she was young. There are some great features on this. One of the greatest things on this is the making of Phenomena. But there's just so much. Again, this is a 50-minute making of, so you may have seen this movie and not realized, but there's a cut version of this out called Creepers. And basically it's a girl that can talk to insects. I recommend this film highly. And Argento, Bava, this is a pack set. It is awesome. There's some amazing stuff on this. There's a documentary on Dario Argento's films called Dario Argento: An Eye for Horror. There are postcards with this thing. This is a great set. Inferno. If you can get this copy, I recommend it as one of the high first releases that you pick up from this company. I'm going to be doing a couple more these genre videos. Thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoyed that. As I get more, I'll add to that. And time for tea.